What are you doing next?
Okay. Alright, so this is the first game of our singles tournament made up of the best players from the last 3 months of Vanguard tournaments all around New York City. The players who scored the highest points were able to gain entry into this tournament. So rest assured you will be seeing the best of the best in New York City competing here today.
So expect a lot of grade lock throughout our...
grade lock that deck, yeah. It ain't Vanguard if it ain't grade lock.
It's true.
It's a terrible tagline, right?
Grade lock is part of the game, but sometimes it just is the game.
Grade lock the game.
So here we have Thomas versus Manny during the turn. Actually, Thomas wasn't playing in the tournament. He got subbed out for Ray. In the tournament, Manny was playing Blouse, I believe. So we'll see if
Manny was playing Ezel.
Manny was playing Ezel? Yeah, I thought he was also playing. Okay.
I think so.
Alright, well, we'll see.
I saw him playing Ezel. I don't know if he was playing it as a fun deck or in the tournament. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think he was playing Blouse in the tournament. But whatever, we'll see what he's running now. And we'll see what... I believe Thomas runs Link Joker, but again, anything can happen.
We'll wait to ruin the Blouse before the starting Vanguards even.
Yeah.
Justin's a big guy. Do the atom wave. Do the atom wave.
Yeah, that's right.
Show him the atom wave.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have like 2.
Actually, no, it's okay. I'm not gonna. I know.
You actually finally get the right ball.
The Glendale sleeves are so damn good. These are prizing for the other guy.
You guys ready for the prizing?
All right, everybody, listen up.
Alright, so instead of giving you guys packs, packs suck because if you pull bad, you wasted all day. So that's also. So what's gonna happen is I have stuff that I got from Japan. So for first place gets printed ones Devil Star 2 mat, along with thanks Manny.
Good at me.
Along with a choice between any one of these $50 sleeves. They're worth $50. They didn't cost me $50. These two bucket of test ones you can only get in the supply set which I found in Japan. I don't. These are all Magic Side, by the way. We resell for a lot. These Cloud Griever sleeves. Cloud something sleeves.
It's the emblem.
Yeah, the emblem. It comes with an oversleeve since it's already used, along with this deck box, which I don't know if you guys ever got this.
Nope.
No?
I'm not feeling
Friends
on it, I want it.
Only
First and second split.
Only my friends.
No splitting. No splitting. No splitting. Then the other one is the Solitaire sleeves.
You guys, it's kind of hard to see, but
sold for 50.
Oh, there we go. Okay, these are pretty cool.
First place gets their choice of the mat. You get the mat, and the choice of one of the $50 sleeves, along with one of the Vanguard size sleeves. I have like Alfred Highway, Yggdrasil, Glendios, the silver sleeves which you can't get anymore.
Those are points only. A lot of these sleeves.
Phantom Archetype Dragon. The Fire's Climax, which you also can't get anymore. And I have one Pink Saber.
Pink Saber.
Second place,
Pink Saber.
Yeah, I sell those around. It already has one. Second place gets the Fight deck box.
So yeah.
Yeah, and another second choice. You get second pick for the $50 sleeves, along with another pick of the Vanguard sleeves. Third and fourth get Vanguard sleeves and the overseas.
It's actually kind of cool though.
So with some very expensive swag as the prizes.
So
how's the total?
Alright, best one of 3.
You don't want boring booster packs. You open them once, you open them twice, you're done.
Okay.
We already did the math. In worst case scenario, you still have 4 top 4.
Come on, it's very side.
Alright, so without further ado,
Should we like draw? Should we like draw all of it?
you can move it.
Alright, we're getting started.
Remember everybody to say stand up the Vanguard when you start.
Yeah, don't start yet, then it's a timer.
Oh shit.
whatever, Bob.
Let's see, close second.
So basically for prizing, we just got a bunch of like really swag, hard to get sleeves.
Want to show off stuff?
I showed a few things.
Like some of the stuff is worth like.
These are always cool. These are I personally really like these.
I think I've seen those between like $20 and
This is like
$30.
30.
I think I showed this one
Those
before.
are really nice.
Yeah.
That's the prequel for Final Fantasy VII in Zack, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Extra still sleeves,
Guys,
pretty
40
popular.
minutes each round.
Actually, let's roll.
Starts now.
We got some pervert sleeves. Because who doesn't want titties on their sleeves?
Actually, it's Ariel shade.
And we have this play mat. And there's some other sleeves too, but
We also have the Ren deck boxes that were only for Asia. We got Kai and Aichi, they got Ren.
alright, so we're getting underway.
And there's some very nice expensive sleeves inside of each deck box. They're like $50.
Both players rolled perfect guards. And this is one of the times where Mobius Breath's lock is really good because you definitely don't want to let Morganrot get out of hand.
Yeah. Morganrot's a good card.
Morganrot's amazing.
I take the 10K challenge all the time.
Yeah. You kind of have to when it comes to him.
I guess
Card
right now it wasn't that
advantage.
big of a deal because it wasn't a blowout ride anyways.
Yeah, I forget that.
There you go.
Alright, so far neither player is great locked. So far we've got a nice even game as opposed to some of the games we had in doubles.
It's yeah, there's no great luck, which is nice to see. And we got the pre-game jabs going on.
Okay, Thomas gets a crit.
I would have given them 5,000 to the unicorn.
Pro plays.
Pro play.
Yep, and Manny's got his grade 3.
Manny, no break
So,
off.
so we're having a good game here.
Both got the break rides. This will be a full-on match.
Yep. Should be good. Alright, he's gonna Soul Blast
Charging
2.
because neutrals are good.
Draw a card, yep. He's not gonna use that soul for anything else. So there's no reason not to have that in there.
And now he's Machines of Soulless.
Okay, crit in response. Even game.
I know what I'm about to say.
I'm fairly happy about this.
Yeah.
Because we have not seen enough of these today.
Alright, Morganrot shows why he's not fair. Giving him a free perfect card. There she is.
Little known fact though.
Is that a perfect card?
Yes, it is.
Okay, there's the birthday
It's
card.
Loud Dunkin' Donuts. It's a little known fact that Konami intern actually designed Morganrot. That's why it's so free and costs with so little effort.
See, Rob, this is why you put the one Phantom Blaster Abyss in your deck. So you can play the Cosmic Dark Red Vision pop it.
Right? See, but I'm never gonna see this deck in Legion format.
That's true.
Alright, so break riding over break ride is definitely setting himself up here for some big turns.
It also saves shield in the long run.
And
And if he
it
crits into break ride, he gets a save on the push.
yeah, and he gets to boost up his soul so he can Chaos Breaker more often.
I still get an attack off this.
Because it's easy to run out of soul when you're drawing 1,000 cards.
That that's always a possibility.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you definitely see games go to deck out a lot more often when it comes to Link Joker.
Gotta get that YOLO.
What's he doing here? Colony Maker?
And right between and right through the center of the ring.
Right between the eyes.
Right between the eyes and for the thighs.
Right between his pants.
Yes, because I'm a good ready.
Gonna go for Palladium and basically just give himself options here. Okay, so he plays Chaos Breaker on Rearguard Circle, so we kind of have to assume that he has another one in his hand. Checks Mobius, checks a draw trigger.
The Edge match is already blowing up on the New York City Facebook page.
What's up?
Oh my. Wait, how?
Because we streamed it.
It's not saved yet.
Well, I mean, I'm sure people posted on Facebook.
Oh, yeah.
This is the social networking era of time and space.
Social networking is a great resource in card games.
Yeah, especially when we set up quick matches.
Yeah, and you're bored at like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, that's the real. Did he break? Oh yeah, okay. Did not do that, alright. So Thomas is gonna guard his little heart out. And he's all in here, it looks like. I mean, he does get the, yeah, he just gets the free pickup win here if he does.
He actually has a fairly good YOLO ratio, so I'm surprised it didn't hit. His track record is pretty solid.
Fairly good YOLO to legitimate victory ratio.
Well, I mean, like the attempt to success on YOLO, it's pretty. He's got a pretty good success rate on that.
Yeah, I mean, YOLOing is all about skill. You
Oh, of
can't.
course.
Yeah, you can't just go into YOLO blindfolded. That's not.
never.
No.
I can't tell that was sarcasm.
You're gonna have a bad time.
Yeah, YOLO is a very nuanced line of play. It's not for everyone.
It's not.
Kali making for another Palladium.
I think it's safe to say we're gonna be seeing a lot of green this game.
Pink Sleeves doing a good job to mask the sinisterness that is Link Joker.
Yeah, it makes it look fairly cuddly.
Yeah, they are
Honestly,
definitely anything but.
The pink versus the green actually reminds me of a pack of Skittles.
If you think Link Joker won't lock your mother, you're wrong. Link Joker will lock the shit out of your
Link
mom.
Joker loves your mother. That's why he puts a ring on it.
Around it and inside of it.
And that's Vanguard. Double grade 3 check.
Yeah.
Not always a good thing.
But these are 2 out of 3, right?
Yeah, that's what
Okay, so
Oh, that Chipotle was so good. But then I got turned down by a hot girl because she was lesbian. So sad.
They're always lesbian.
They're always, yes. I was like, one fat girl, one hot girl? They can't be lesbian.
so Thomas Martin draws $1 million thanks to Chaos Breaker. You know, I
And in a deck that can draw 1,000,000 cards, it's a good thing there's no deck size limit.
I actually think Chaos Breaker would be a balanced card if not for Infinite Zero. I think it's actually okay.
Yeah, I
because it's a
agree.
1-for-1.
I agree.
You know, yes, you can siphon through grade 3s, you know, drop your useless cards, but getting the 1-for-1 back, I think it's fair.
Yeah,
it's
and
when it's comboed with Infinite Zero where the
Yeah,
2
that's
extra
the
cards
huge turn.
are free.
Huge
Yeah.
turn.
You ever been in my house sitting there doing nothing?
It takes effort when if you're just on Chaos Breaker by itself.
Yeah.
It takes a decent amount of effort
Yeah.
to get value, I guess, because it's a lot of one for one because you don't actually go plus off the draw.
Yeah, like a lot of people, like Chaos Breaker is a defensive card, and a lot of people don't realize it because of how aggressive the deck is. But Chaos Breaker himself is defensive.
Yeah.
It's just when you pair him with Infinite Zero, it's you know.
Without the Infinite Zero, you don't really gain momentum.
Yeah.
That makes a defense that it provides.
Pretty much you're only just able to lock down one column,
Yeah.
and then you know.
And it's frustrating, but it's frustrating.
Yeah. But when you have the Infinite Zero, then the whole deck is just.
It gains so much speed. Well, it gains a lot of momentum.
Trying to cut.
No, literally.
Apparently, Manny's gonna be Chris's stepfather soon. If you've ever seen them stand next to each other, that would be hilarious. If the two of them ever got into a fight, Chris could put Manny on his shoulders.
If you're a Harry Potter fan,
Oh God.
and you've ever seen Hagrid next to his dad, then you'll know what we're talking about here.
Who got game one?
We're
Thomas Martin did.
Okay.
we're all living in fear of the behemoth known as Chris.
And he's a giant teddy bear.
Yeah, right now he's a gentle giant, but if Chris ever wanted to rape one of us, we'd have to let him, you know?
But then it's not really right.
I ain't gonna like it.
You don't have to like it.
I mean, at that point, the only thing you can hope for is that Chris is small for some reason.
What the hell?
This is what happens when players take too long to shuffle. It's their fault.
It would be a good strategy to eat a lot of spicy food. This way, if he did try, you can
Oh,
you
yeah,
can just burn his dick.
Yeah, it's good. You gotta use your brain.
It's true.
Yeah.
You always have to think ahead.
Yeah. Think ahead.
Boo.
Ahead. Get it? Ahead.
Oh man.
Yeah, this is what happens when we get together. Right? I'm sorry for all the underage watchers.
I'm not sorry.
It's your bedtime. It's
You're gonna-
5:30 p.m.
It's 2014. If you're 13, you know what we're talking about. If you're less than 13, you probably shouldn't be playing the fight game.
Yeah, where's Noel? He's like public enemy #1. Little
Look
jerk.
at him. The best mirror match ever.
Noel's the meanest 12-year-old you will ever meet.
It's true. He is ruthless when it comes to
He
training.
will juice your mouth in.
It's so true.
He'll juice your mother. He's worse than Link Joker.
He will juice you harder than his juice box when he's thirsty.
If you thought it was hard to put the straw in a Capri Sun, trade with Noel.
Just take that shit right in your butthole.
There's Chris,
Suck you for everything you got.
the demonic entity on his shirt.
There's gentle
I got a
time.
couple compliments when I was in the cashier. Really, I like the shirt.
It's not better than Albuquerque's
Shirt top.
away shirt.
Yeah, it's it's been a year.
How far is the Chipotle?
Oh man, dude. Oh, it's
Well, I don't want to think about this. They just made one by my house, and I'm already thinking about going to Chipotle here.
Fuck that far with the Fulton?
I hugged the lady at the behind the cash. They finally wrapped my burrito. It didn't break. This is the first time I finally got a burrito and it didn't break.
That's how you
Mine broke
today.
The one that it just opened today, in, by my neighborhood, and it broke. And they also made it like mini. It was so much smaller than normal Chipotle burritos. I finished it and I wasn't full. Like I wasn't bloated. So that's how you know that's not right.
Mobius breath, or is it Cold Death? No, it's Mobius breath, right?
Mobius breath. Cold Death is the set 15 card.
Yeah, Mobius breath once again showing why it's so good in this matchup.
So it's game 1 or 2?
2. Thomas Martin got game 1.
Okay, top deck, here we go.
Okay, Thomas Martin rushed, so maybe he has the grade 3, maybe he doesn't. Okay, he does not. He's
I
great.
think a fairly decent until they didn't have it was when he put Lantern behind Mobius.
Yeah.
He was really determined to get that damage to keep up with that.
The lead Joker, this is Shark, the Joker, I would say. They always bring they're starting Vanguard. I mean, right, Shark?
Yeah.
All you need to do is drink 3 and then...
Yeah, it's true. Oftentimes when that happens, or they're trying to get like a 12K rush and they don't have a 7K booster, but 9 times out of 10 it's because they're great lock.
Especially if you're on the Mobius breath though. You have 7K need.
Yeah.
Mobius breath hits, and it looks like he blocks the.
It would have been nice though if you could put another lantern behind that radon, because every time it would have been nice if you could put another lantern behind that radon, because every time
Could he have
Mobius hits,
Dusttail here? Or is Dusttail only during main phase?
so the main phase.
Okay.
But every time the Mobius hits, it turns the radon into a 21, so that would really help him out while he's grade locked.
Alright, so, man, he's definitely in a superior position here. He's got 4, yeah. So, not only...
I think we're going to see Morgan Rock do Morgan Rock things.
Yeah, not only is he at grade 3 here, but he also has a shot at restanding.
Man, take the damage to go to 4.
Yeah.
What gives him more reason to block there? He's gonna top it.
Thomas Martin hanging on here by the hair of his chinny chin chin.
Which he doesn't have any hair on his chin, so I don't know where he's probably gonna fall off soon. The game might not last much longer.
He doesn't want to get locked.
But that's not the point. He's at 4, so.
Yeah, the crit for game.
Oh, yeah.
No, that's what I'm thinking.
Clutch shield. Very clutch shield.
I'm pretty sure Mini has his name, but Hill would just insult.
Yeah, he's stuck too.
No one
He's
ever
still got a
blocked
chance.
Blouse.
Can't stop all of it.
I hate Blouse. It's like part of the game you have to take hits.
Yeah.
Blouse says no, you take a hit, I get to restand.
Yeah, Laws mess up with my playstyle a
Yeah,
lot.
it messes up everybody's playstyle. It messes up the whole game mechanic.
It really does. That seems to be the new theme in Vanguard.
Yeah, he knows.
This is the worst of the worst situation.
Guards everything. He's gonna need a grade 3 here.
What's gonna happen?
He doesn't get it. Doesn't like he can last much longer. He really needed the grade 3 here. If he'd gotten it, he probably would have been in a great position.
There's the grade 3.
Yeah. One turn too late, I think.
If he can get some wheels off on this next turn, he might be able to do something on the following turn, but he really needs to get off.
Yeah, that Galaxy is pretty much guaranteed to restand at some point during Manny's next turn.
31, no guard.
Is Manny at 5 or 4?
Manny's at 4. He healed.
Yeah, even more card advantage.
Honestly, I thought we would lose. If I play Texas, that was my last game with
You were just missing Garrett?
But the only way I'm winning is I'm video this. That's why. At least have a chance to break.
Like he said, all in here. If we can't be like,
And he gets another heal and heals himself out of limit break.
Too good, Manny.
Yeah.
Too good.
Manny.
This is why Manny was like, yo, let me play the 3 heals, but Manny let's play 4 today.
And this is why you also don't give up when you grade lock, because this definitely just bought him some time.
Did you try to figure it out last time?
Yeah, you got the chaos breaker.
That it did, but honestly, like we talked about before, Chaos Breaker might not just be enough on its own to bring him back into this.
But it's
It's definitely better, yeah. It's better than sitting on a grade 2, but we'll see what this does for him. Yeah, he drew.
Yeah, and then the unicorn, that makes starting so much easier this turn. And then he pretty much gets a free turn. Yeah.
He's gotta hope he's got enough to guard the galaxy though. Actually no, yeah, he can intercept.
Oh, you got
Adam, 2 water.
But he also has the intercept.
Yeah, he does. Let's see what that draw was. Oh, I see it. This is probably
Definitely gonna retire though.
This is how they come back.
He's got a
true,
shot here.
with Link to It sometimes all you need is the extra turn to gain up momentum.
Wait, did you damage like a crit? That thing is. Oh, that would have been so awesome. Damage like a crit. Plus 5 negative damage.
I remember. I don't know. We're gonna watch it later, but some people say he did.
With. It's okay. Wait, is it? Oh, you need a boost.
I think his best play here is to lock the
I would say the more.
yeah. Should have bet it even if he didn't have the money.
Yeah.
What's Adam gonna do? I ain't got it.
Oh God.
Go draw a trigger. This is a very nice chain of events that's occurring here.
It all started because of you and
Yep. This is why heel triggers are bad.
Okay, so did you finally get through it?
Double heal.
Did you finally get through it?
It sucks that Adam lost just because Darren's deck was so much worse. No one knew what his Vanguard was.
It's fine. It's the original promo.
He made 1,000 misplays.
I'm not gonna lie, Manny does better than losers, but I gotta
Supposedly cheated. Allegedly.
Yeah, so I don't know. Adam should have won that.
We'll have to watch the playback. But again, great luck is great luck. If it happens, it happens.
That Adam lost.
I still think there's some karma involved with it.
I mean, maybe for his ego, but
I mean, for the shit he was saying before.
yeah.
I think it was karma from the Vanguards.
Morally, he should have lost, but in terms of that game, he definitely should have won.
Like, if he wrote right, he should have won.
Yeah,
Nah.
because Darren really didn't deserve to win with some of the plays he was making. It
Fenrir, guys.
wasn't even that. It's
Wolves
just
are awesome.
No one knew what it did.
It's still a draw.
there was a turn where he broke road.
High plays it must
He
be
broke
good.
road, locked 2.
Box lock.
Lock 2 more with the effect of the binary star, and then called the 2 palladium or whatever it's called, lanthanums. Yeah, and I'm like, why?
Yeah, those lanterns could have been beefy.
Box lock, too strong.
I was like, make the good play or have regular columns. Regular columns. I love me some regular columns.
That's
Math
the
is
only
easier.
part of the game. You won with that.
Yeah, that's why I'm like Adam really deserved to take that.
Just put cards on board and attack. That's how you lose. His deck is too strong.
What's up? Alright, what about this? I was watching the Great Log Link Joker game downstairs. So what was happening?
Still that
He healed out a limit break. It's the same game.
Okay. Is it still round one?
Game
Yeah,
two.
round one, this game two.
See what I mean? Just a little bit. Change the momentum so much.
There was no doubt I was taking
He's still locked on there. Did he just die? Oh, God.
Hey, he's got one back.
No one picks him.
Man, he did want it back.
Yeah, so, I mean, Link Joker turned that around completely.
Yep.
I told you guys. He was look at me say it. Thomas did.
I said it was gonna happen.
Stop saying it.
So, very discouraging loss here for Manny.
Manny, you call things that are going to happen, so why don't you call yourself one
Call the lottery. Like, do it all melancholy and shit, too. I wonder what would happen if I won the lottery.
Oh, wow, I did. I guess I'll get a Motorola Razr phone now.
That was supposed to be Ariel actually beat him. And then he disappeared. What, 2-1 or 2-1? Gotcha.
See, isn't this a second screen useful?
Yeah.
Was 0-1, Adam 1, Thomas Martin 1. Justin and Darren are still playing. Everybody else is still fine.
What's Snarl running it, though?
Hey.
Did you read this yet?
Show them those.
I did. While you were announcing it, I was showing. Okay. We'll do it. He posted a while ago.
Okay.
We're definitely going to have to break this up into parts for you too. This is way too long.
We started, like 2? Before 2? You guys were already screaming when I got here, so.
You showed the prizes to this guy before, right?
Yeah, he had posted already by the time I started showing
I just saw it now, so I want to make it.
Yeah, it's 5:40. We've been streaming for at least 3 or 4 hours. 4 hours.
No, yeah, maybe 4 hours.
Yeah, because I got here like around 2:10. Thomas.
I kept going so early because I wanted you to kill out a limit. I think like a warrior. I beat him last week.
So we're waiting on Jason Anthony.
How is this structured? Okay.
You're gonna have a blast. Like as soon as they left.
Wow. Who posted that?
Nathan. Pineapple guy?
Okay.
Look, it's fun. Go ahead. Oh, you just want to take a break? Go ahead. Please take a break.
Oh, wow, that's crazy.
It's not even hard for remembering.
You gotta wait on those two.
I was too busy looking at the
Sorry about these downtimes.
We need to fit that
Sure?
or something like that.
Someone switch somewhere?
Sorry about these downtimes, guys. Hopefully, as we get more used to the technology and stuff, we can maybe have like multiple games going on
How many?
that we can switch to as we're streaming, so you guys don't have.
We also don't know enough like chicks that can just dance in front of the camera for intermissions or anything like that.
You can do it. Come on, man. You know the single ladies.
I don't do it for free.
Somebody posted something else. Who won?
Okay. You heard it here, folks. If you donate to our stream, Thomas will dance to single ladies on stream.
I don't know the dance, to be honest.
You'll learn it.
If you pay me, I'll try.
If you donate, the money will go to you.
It doesn't have to be.
If you guys will it and pay me, I'll try.
Okay.
$500.
I just want to check something first. Let me check this shit. And this is mad weird on this side now.
I mean, it's easy for me. How many? One? Okay.
Okay.
We just press the.
If it makes you feel better,
2-1 for Anthony.
We're just waiting on Michael and Sully.
Alright, so we're just waiting on one match here to finish up the first round. Alright.
Frog placement.
Frog placement?
Frog placement.
It's alright.
Oh, that deserved this today. I forgot about it.
Forgot about what? I'm gonna hide. There we go. Alright, so the bracket so far is Justin Smith advancing, Wazir, Thomas, Adam, and Anthony. We're just waiting on Michael and Celestino to finish. Are you guys on game 3? Alright, they're on game 3, so it should be done soon. Can I move this back over there? But then it's so awkward to move my...
Wait, you're forgetting your salt. Like whole year's worth of salt.
Alright, looks like we're just gonna have a casual go on. From same people. Oh, different decks though, right?
Yeah, these are different decks.
Alright, cool. So, I'm going to assume... Wow, that's a Wingle Brave Liberator.
SP.
It's very important that it's SP.
That's SP?
Yeah.
Oh, the fuck? That's crazy. Alright, if you get an SP, you have to use it.
And plus, he's in love with his SPs too much, so that's the reason why I play.
He actually wears them around his neck.
The minute he get his SP, whatever they call it.
SP, whatever.
Miranda?
Miranda?
Manny, is your Miranda SP or not? Okay,
Oh, damn, it's the SP army.
that Blaster Blade is SP also. So we're gonna have an SP battle.
Yeah.
His Azel is SP too.
no, but I don't like it.
The what?
His Azel is SP too.
This is probably Zenith. Oh, yeah, Zenith.
Let's go close to this. This is Darren Thomas right now.
Yeah, we're all talking about that.
That's funny. Alright, so if you guys missed it, there was a salty SL match like around an hour ago. People were talking about it in my secret already.
For weeks. There was a build up of this for weeks.
Listen, there's gonna be twice in a lifetime at regionals if they manage to cross the border. So
Across the border, it's the same state.
not for us.
Some
Okay.
people are gonna drive through Jersey.
Some people are gonna take the ocean this way into back here to land in Jersey to drive
Canada
there.
down again. Let's slingshot it, yo.
People are stupid.
Well, they're crossing the border. No, we're not. We're just driving. I mean, we're just taking a bus. So.
Yeah, I'm driving. I'm driving with Anthony. Yeah.
All right. Well,
Good luck. I gotta work the day before and the day after.
I mean, there's actually a morning mega bus to go there, but I'm sure that's much more uncomfortable.
Yeah, and it's also might not get me there. I mean, so we're gonna leave at like 5:30.
Oh yeah, because once you get there, you still gotta walk. Yeah.
Well, I have to get to. I have to rely on the train to the megabus. I have to get there, and I have to. I'm at the mercy of the megabus there and back. If we drive,
Oh, no,
I'm not
back
at the
is
mercy.
impossible.
If it's we drive, then we're not at the mercy of anything.
Yeah. Where's the map? Yeah, I got told. Alright. Well. Man, this is impossible to move down as well. I hate this.
Yeah, it looks a lot better.
Alright, well, fuck it. I'm gonna auto hide this. Yeah. Oh, damn it. Yeah. Oh, damn it. I'm getting trolled by this laptop here. Alright.
Chris Sock is asking who won the last round.
Oh, okay.
It's Thomas Martin won the last round.
Yeah.
On the stream. Adam Winter won his match. Wazir won his match.
Justin Smith.
Amarante won his match.
Anthony Amarante won his match.
Justin Smith.
And Justin Smith won his match. We're just waiting on Celestino and Michael Liang right now.
If
See who
you
wins
play
that
the camera,
match.
put Justin,
The rear guard.
Well, we'll see. So, how does this matchup usually look like?
No, Thomas Martin already won.
How would this matchup usually work?
For the Zenith?
Yeah, Zenith versus Ashley Weber. Because they're both really strong decks from the new stuff.
Yeah, I think it's kind of hard to say, but I think actually it's a little bit. It depends on how aggressive the Zenith deck can come out. It depends how aggressive the Zenith can come out of the gate, because the long game favors Ashley. because the longer the game extends, the thinner the deck gets, the more likely you are to get triggers, and less attack receiving gets.
Michael got a 2-1.
Alright, Michael got 2-1. So.
Michael's sad. He doesn't even have skill.
Wow.
Shots fired. Only right there.
Did you see how many triggers he got yesterday?
Alright, well, we're going into round 2. And
It's alright, because he was like last player 8% beat today.
alright. So, next round we have Darren versus Celestino, Wazir versus Anthony, Jason versus George, Thomas versus Adam, Noel versus Manny, and Justin versus Michael.
Alright, guys. Huge match.
Who should we focus on, guys?
Who's undefeated? What's the undefeated matchup?
Oh yeah, the undefeated matchup should be
Bottom 3.
Anthony, Michael, these are the undefeated. The bottom lines are the undefeated ones.
Oh, I think Michael Justin.
Michael Justin?
Michael Justin? Nope. We haven't seen. No one's seen.
Alright, that's it. So, are we agreed on that? Yeah. Wait, guys! Round 2!
No, it's not even that.
Yeah, it is.
It's not the
Feature match.
Because Lee Joker.
Adam, stay where you are.
It's Wazir versus who?
Adam, you play top
It's Link Joker versus Shadows, I think. Link Joker versus.
And Wazir, you play
Eradicate
table what?
Link Joker or Shadows.
Celestino, you play Darren.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that would be Eradicate versus.
George, you play Jason. And it's only one Jason.
Wait, what I play?
You play Justin for the feature match. And
Table
Noel and Manny, table 5.
Middle name Dragon.
No, Sunny Dragons.
No. Stop. Alright. No. There's no proof of that anywhere. Alright? No proof.
Justin, we put the American Dragon.
Oh, we got it.
What's your name as the American Dragon?
Why not?
I didn't! You can look on stream. I did not do shit.
Chris is messing with you. So is Tom. It's because it's funny.
Justin Smith? Yeah, that's a white guy. See him sit down? Sounds like a white man's name, Justin Smith. I know more Smith that are white than black. That's crazy. You think Smith would be a black person?
It's supposed to be like the most common last name in the world, or in the country.
Well, let's focus on that. Alright, so what's the upcoming matchup actually? It's gonna be Minerva versus Eradicator?
Yeah.
Okay. So these are two set 13 decks. Set 13. Set 14 decks.
Yeah, 2 set 14 decks.
So what's it look like?
Yeah.
Oh my god. It's not.
You have to.
The owl is very
Who
important.
knows the password for that? There is a password.
No, we didn't get a password right now.
Oh, yeah. It's not face.
So is this gonna be Tempest Bolt? It is Tempest Bolt, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Tempest Bolt versus Minerva. How does that usually fare?
Honestly,
Goes both ways.
I lost every time.
honestly, I think it depends. It can, I think Minerva has a little bit of an edge, just because I think that the restand is stronger than the Eradicator restand. That makes sense.
Is it Tempest Bolt Descendant or is it Tempest Bolt Descendant or is it
I'm sure there's Descendant in the deck.
Yeah?
There's no reason that Descendant wouldn't be in the deck.
Some people like all of us are more.
I would play. You always have to play.
You'd probably
in my
play like an
opinion-
army of them.
In my opinion, you should always play at least 2 Descendants in any Eradicator deck.
Yeah.
Always, yeah. You need a finisher.
Tempest Bolt is like constant pressure. Doesn't really he can still.
Yeah, but that's still a perfect card at the end of the game.
I see.
As opposed
Descendant
to
could be 2.
blocking 30 once and blocking 16 or 20 twice. 2 different things. Especially when you get the extra triggers.
That's the rule.
I think I would maybe edge Minerva, especially because I've been traumatized by that owl.
I mean, Eradicator. I mean, if they come into owl early, Eradicator has potential to get rid of it.
Really?
Oh, actually, no. It's Tempest Bolt now. It's not. It's not Gauntlet or.
To Tempest Bolt, they have to blow up the whole field. For Gauntlet, that's the only thing out. If you're starting with Linchu, it can pop it. But you would hopefully not do it like around the same time. It would just be if he plays Death Sight, then he can hit the owl, but then he's also shutting off chances to, you preferably counterblast like a Phoenix is in your Death Sight, so you're not counterblasting Medicated names, but you would be turning off Descendant and Tempest Bolt, so you have to kind of balance out what is more worth it. And I guess in this matchup, I would kill the owl every fucking time.
I mean, my question is like, if Minerva's early game, does it rely on reroads as much for a rush? Because I've seen Minerva played in so many different ways.
I don't think so. I don't think it really relies on an early game rush too much.
You don't need a rush?
I don't think so.
So how do you add up the damage to make Minerva scary? Or is Minerva just always scary?
I think Minerva gaining 5 keeps it scary because normally the strategy is kind of like you eat the first hit because the second hit's going to be weaker, but the second hit's never weaker.
Gets a free plus 5 here.
Yeah, I think the 5 matters a lot. And you can have Ordina.
Especially if you get the break right off, then it's just outright scary. And you get the cross right off of it.
Yeah. And you can Ordina with a pump of rear guard too. That can make things pretty tough.
That's true.
Yeah, I've had a lot of things where like, okay, they're going to restand. I'm going to perfect guard so they don't YOLO me because there's no drawback to YOLOing. And then I don't have a perfect guard for when they OWL me later. And I'm just like, well, that sucks.
So does the Tempest Bolt board weight mean anything to Minerva?
I don't really think so. Minerva doesn't usually have like an amazing board anyways, I don't think.
They usually have like the L shape?
Yeah, and they, what's it called? Or, they add an L. They have a moving spot, but they also have chamomiles. And,
oh yeah, and that comes out of the Assault. That comes out mid-battle,
yeah.
So it doesn't...
And so they're free.
Alright, well, we'll see what happens. For Minerva, what's your starter choice? Because I see always, a really big divide on the grade.
Always a Soul Charger.
Always a Soul Charger? Not the grade 3 Charger?
I don't like the grade 3 Charger.
Oh yeah, really?
Not for that deck, no.
Oh, interesting.
I
think
because if you don't play the Soul Charger, then your chance of having good Soul is pretty low. The Soul Charger also helps if you get stuck on Minerva. Helps you build Soul, helps you get cross-ride, connect Grappas and Chamomiles. But I think sometimes when it comes down to grade 3 searchers, it comes down to personal records. Like I know I have terrible luck when it comes to grades, so I try to play a grade 3 searcher every single chance that I get.
Like Revengers?
Yeah. Well, Revengers it's good because it helps me with grade lock. It also helps me with the Raging Full combo.
And the double mordred?
Yeah.
In case you want to do double mordred?
Yeah. Or fetch an attacker. But I get such bad mulligan luck that I pretty much Kagura, I'm playing Red Pulse most of the time. I'm playing Darren Common, I'm playing Spark Cave, I'm playing Shadows, I'm playing Gold. If I'm playing Golds, I'm playing Tron. It's just what I have to do. Because you lose more games to not having a grade 3 than to losing a little bit of a starter bonus. But with somebody without my luck, I would pick the starter.
Because if you're playing Blau, you're gonna play Morgan.
Yeah, but Morgan can also help with grade lock.
That's true. It helps you get out of grade 2 to grade lock too if you write the highlight. That's fair. That's right. So for a deck like Eradicator, do you use grade 3 searcher? Is that their best starter, you think? Or personally, people like Linchu?
Personally, I would have to, but in this format, just because of the owl, I would play Linchu. If I can have...
Or even Linchu into the Morganrod. Because Linchu can kill Morganrod, right?
Yeah, Morganrod and Owl are insane power cards right now. Insane. And the ability to kill them, I think, is really important.
I heard you wanted to switch back to Kagero even though they hate you.
Yeah.
So, just so you can kill off starters like that.
That's true.
Because using the Gatling Claw early to kill a Morganrod would be easy.
Yeah, it would be so good. And using Kanaras and Berserks to be able to kill
would you run Owls? Would you run Kamara?
Yeah.
Oh. In what? Or what?
Anything, I don't care.
What? At this point, why don't you just play DDR, Dawnless Murders, instead of playing Kamara?
I don't have.
Oh, besides that, if you had the choice, to play any
yeah, if I had the choice, I'd play it.
Yeah, you guys can start whenever. The stream's always on.
But also because it will also feel like Calamity Tower and stuff like that. But
alright, well, we see the grade 3 searcher. What?
Every other situation.
Well, we have another grade lock game. Is this gonna be a thing? Is this a really bad sign for New York right now?
I think New York's. I hope it's just people get out of the way today, and then it doesn't bother them at regionals.
2 weeks. Take this one. Take that one.
It's grade 1.
But so my thing is like, because I think the finals in last year's New York Regional was a great lock as well, and that was Tsukiyomi.
It was Tsukiyomi versus Zeal.
Zeal, yeah, 2 ride chains, and one of them got great luck.
Yeah.
Like, how ridiculous is that?
And it was still a really close game from what I heard.
Was it?
Yeah.
I think
it was
we
like
were,
an insanely close
we weren't there because we left.
Yeah. Well, I had to work that
And you
day.
weren't there.
Yeah. But I just hope that my luck for grades is as good as it was at Team Regionals.
Alright, Chris Sock here is asking about commentating.
Yeah.
If there's a short game on stream, I will let him commentate one and see what happens.
For any viewers that don't know, he made it to the first English Worlds.
Yes.
Along with Ray, who was playing in the 2v2 event earlier.
Yeah, and he made top 4 in
Top 4
Worlds.
Worlds, yeah.
Went to Japan.
Yes.
Great. Yeah,
At least this game was quick.
Wow, it was just over.
Just quick like a Band-Aid.
Damn, double crit and top of great lock. That's terrible. These are some really bad stream games. We had some really good games last week.
Yeah.
Even though they were best of 1, those games were great.
Yeah. I feel like people play a little bit more carefully in best of 1 though.
Maybe.
I think
But there was no grade lock happening during that too. So that, well, I mean, there was minor grade lock, like 1 turn on the grade 2 rather than like being stuck on 0. So I
think people are more reckless in best of 3 because it's like a safety net.
Well, but then that's still like stress too, because like it's like playing in bracket. You know,
If you think about it, if you're playing best of 3, you're really taking like 18 damage instead of 6 damage. You know what I mean?
Kind of.
So it can, after a while.
But
like,
there's a fiber jar every.
Yeah. But what I mean is that 3 damage in best of 1 is a lot scarier than it is in best of 3.
I guess so.
Yeah, especially. Like 2 out of 3, like you win the first game. Like, you're already at 4, you got rush. It's like, if you have the perfect, you still have all that. If you have like enough just to guard 1 crit, like sometimes you want to no guard just because you already won the first one. But people take chances like that.
Maybe. But then it's like you build up all this advantage and then you lost because you decided not to, whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then the following game you could be great luck from that one, and then that's.
Yeah, I usually try to be careful.
Yeah, I think regardless of what it is, I should be because during my Hearthstone tournament when it was double elimination, I got sent to losers bracket right away. Every game was stress on it.
Yeah.
Like just like if you were to go to.
I play better on X1 though than I do when I'm undefeated. I play better on X1.
Undefeated and X1 is like so stressed. Like it's ridiculous. Because if you're undefeated, you're like, oh, I gotta keep winning.
Yeah.
But if you're X1, it's like I have to win every game.
Yeah.
So it's very.
But like I don't know. I feel like X1 helps me focus sometimes though.
Oh, that's true. It's like a weird way. It's like
Yeah.
I feel like I play better when I'm hungry, so I don't eat.
me
I don't know why. It just works out that way. You know. And it must be like, you know, it might be like the digestion thing.
It also be because like it's I think like people go into like survival mode when they're hungry or whatever. You know what I mean? And like
and like animal instincts, like chicken. That's funny. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I won't eat breakfast during the day. Let's see what happens.
I think it's that's different because that's a longer day. I think it's important to have your energy up when you're heading.
But earlier in the teams, they didn't give us a break. That's terrible.
I ate anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, I killed my opponent. I left. I ate, and I did my next round.
Well, at least you weren't like the people that had the round start while they were in the bathroom and they didn't know the round started.
Oh, that sucks.
That happened to so many people. It was great. Yeah, this guy. like we were starting.
I wish I knew you were getting food. I'm so hungry.
Like the round was starting, and then like him and Manny walk up to us, and he's like, "Oh, you guys are still playing your round?" I'm like, "The next round started." I'm like, "Oh fuck!" And then he ran. and then you see George running out of the bathroom, and it's like, and then the commentator was like, "George from Young Yola." Oh my god, that was amazing. All right, well back to the game.
You just keep saying no, Chris. Just keep breaking.
All right, back to the game because it's not double grade luck. I think.
If anybody else goes to get food, let me know.
Yeah.
Like I can see it.
All right, so we have a Tempest Bowl. Oh, okay. Just standing there. So we have a Tempest Bowl staring at Richie right now.
So now we actually get to see what kind of cards Mike is playing.
Yeah. All right. So there is a descendant. You're right. There is a descendant. So he's not great off, right?
You see those like
I don't think so.
deep diggers the most?
I wouldn't think so.
He would have. Yeah, well, he didn't have.
He would have used. Oh, he didn't have the damage.
Unless he healed it
No,
out.
it's just
Maybe.
thinking at that time.
The,
I think he healed the damage out.
perhaps. Oh, that's a heal there. He wouldn't heal anyway, but let's see.
He can't even heal.
Lady
You can still be salty.
Premature no.
You're missing a trigger
Justin
anyway.
likes to react to things a lot, but a lot of times it's just a bluff.
You always come here, you always give the exact treatment.
Wow.
He could check a double
Not
crit. He could check a crit draw on you and be upset because it wasn't a double crit.
Lady was like,
That's me when I play. That's me when I play a 12 crit 4 draw. I'm like, damn, that draw could have been another crit. Especially when I draw the crit, I'm like, oh, it could have been double
I could
crit.
have signed no deep diggers at the certain outlet.
Wow. Damn.
This is such an anime match.
That's maybe.
Draw trigger.
Justin got one draw trigger?
Justin got it. Yeah, he got a damage draw.
Damage draw and offensive draw. Right?
Mike got a double draw.
Oh, whoa, wow.
Yeah,
This game's gonna be
and then he
crazy.
checked the damage draw.
This game's gonna be a little crazy. We should fix the mats after this. Because it's a little skewed.
You guys move him towards this way.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's good.
And then show each other your hand so we can see it.
Nothing.
Close your eyes and show us your hands.
Take out on top of your plane. Disgusting.
It's like good for the big red dog. He's like kissing Michael, be my little Yorkie.
Why?
That's when I see Michael as my little Yorkie, and then Justin as
I think this is the closest dragon that I gets to hanging out with a white guy.
Damn. Alright, well back to the game. So it's good that Michael is trying to keep 5 empty slots open, so it's a plus 10k to Tempest Bolt, which is the number you kind of try to want, because then it swings with 21 and you're closing my card.
Well, honestly, any number above 15 is fine. 20, and when they're below 3 damage, any number above 15 is fine.
But the 21 is really good.
Yeah.
Like
the Rising Phoenix too early.
Oh my god.
Wow.
I think the Rising Phoenix is fine just because that if he does Tempest Bolt between the Descendant and the Rising Phoenix, he doesn't lose anything.
Yeah, because the Phoenix.
I know, but he still had a good column with the Sparker.
Well, he might have done it early to get himself out of Greylock, perhaps.
No, he had it when
He had it? Okay.
No, I mean it's decent pressure. You want to try to gain some momentum in this early game because you don't want the moment never too long.
Yeah.
Did he break around? Oh no, he just stand draw.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you did the cider with.
Alright, that's number
Hey, let's see. Can we see another restanding Vanguard?
I would be pretty happy if that happened. Not gonna lie.
Justin's a good player. Watch him heal out of the break on the second direction.
It's okay, he still tries to heal first time. Alright, well he's at 3 damage. If Justin manages to get a crit, it'll be very crucial. Like, a crit on a restanding Minerva is really scary. It's ridiculous. I hate it. You gain card?
And Mike has over 10 cards in his hand.
Wow.
He has 15 cards in his hand.
That's crazy. The double draw of the
And he
medium.
hit another drop.
If you gain card, you can cycle up. And then get some good. Sure.
Yeah, maybe
You know
I'll do
what's
that.
good though? Without that, did Justin ever play the first
I'll be back a little bit later, guys. I'm gonna get some munchies.
Chris, you want to move up? Alright, let's go. Alright. So what do you think of the matchup? I asked Thomas about it already.
Alright, this matchup, me and Justin played for a good hour for McDonald's, and he destroyed me every time.
Really?
Not gonna lie.
Okay.
But the situation right now, I think Michael's good because he doesn't have to blow up the field until he plays in.
Do you think he'll ever commit more than that L shape right now? Like would it be better off maybe for Michael to switch over to this?
If he has 2 7Ks, I think he should.
If he has boosters, yeah, right?
Yeah, if he has.
Oh yeah, because he's cross run now.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. If he had
Yeah.
2 7K boosters, then yeah.
Okay. So I'll have to see. Right now, Descendant might be a little scary. Or you could do something cheeky, like what George did to me once, and that you just put Descendant alone, and then you swing at the Minerva, so it's guaranteed stand.
Oh, Justin's not gonna no guard that though. He's at 4 damage.
Yeah, exactly. So you have to.
You say that. I'm forced to take it. I mean, I'm forced not to.
I love that. George did it to me once. I was so pissed. He's like, guaranteed restand. I'm like, what? Oh. I was so mad. I forgot what I was playing.
I did that actually at regionals when I played the blind guy that was playing.
The blind guy?
Yeah.
There was a blind guy playing Vanguard?
Yes, at regionals and the 3.
How?
He had a guy tell him what cards he drew and everything.
Wow.
And then when he drove check, I would let him know which cards he drove check, and he already knew the effects.
That's crazy.
He played Nova Grapplers. I sacked him with all my triggers, and he somehow almost beat me, and I couldn't believe it.
That's insane.
I'm like 5 attacks every turn, and it wasn't even full 5 attacks.
There's a lot of visual.
1 rear guard and 2 other columns.
There's so much you get just through visuals to play blind.
I couldn't get past the fact that I was wondering how he played his Vanguard deck.
Oh yeah.
Like,
yeah, because so much of this game is so.
I guess that guy's always with me.
certainly like the art.
Imagine he played Great Nature and he was blind and he's like.
He said he played Descended before he. He said he played Descended before he switched.
They look like what? I don't even know what that means. No, but on a serious note, that's very interesting. Blind Vanguard player.
He was a pretty good player though.
That's crazy. I mean, was he born? Was he born blind?
Huh?
Was he born blind? Or?
I didn't accent.
Yeah, because that would be offensive.
Yeah, I didn't want to accent.
That's very interesting.
But if I knew him like over Facebook and anything, and he still had the guy, I would like talk to him.
Yeah, that's very interesting. A blind card player, that's crazy.
Chris healed, Chris critted him, Chris did everything.
He did everything. He did not want to die, man. The guy did not want to die.
He's a fighter.
That's crazy.
Yes, Nova Grapplers fight till they die.
That's insane.
And Justin hits the great research. Needs a good shuffle. See no triggers.
Literally.
Broken though, because of the beat.
Literally.
You know how many free wins he gets?
Really?
You think?
He was undefeated at the tournament too.
You can tell someone else. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure he has to keep him clean.
Okay. Yeah, just in general, like.
My gosh. Are you really that paranoid?
This is how you play Minerva, ladies and gentlemen. Swing with the Vanguard.
2-0? 2-1? Okay. 16. What's here?
What do you want me to do? Kill him? I didn't know.
Yes.
I didn't know.
I just hear some salt on the other side, but it's okay because this match is very interesting.
You can YOLO.
Because George is trying to decide between these two decks to play original.
Mike?
Can't. George can't.
Oh, but these two? Yeah.
Between
He
Eradicator
told me
and
Ashley too. The Salon like that he was playing? With the Salon?
He says he's too scared of Greylock to play that then.
Oh, okay.
And there's not as much comeback mechanic if he's Greylock with that compared to this.
Well, you have the permanent crit, and if you get rushed early, you can't come back. Like, and they can't block a crit forever unless they drive check with 1 trigger or draw 1 every time. You don't hit for 21 with the Vanguard.
He's leaning towards Minerva now, and
yeah, I seen him playing yesterday.
Yeah, the consensus we had early on though was Minerva was kind of garbage. Is it because people didn't learn how to play it then, or was it just people were expecting too much of it?
I think, yeah, people expected too much because, like, the first drop, everyone was looking for it, and then I only seen 2 players in the tournament now. I'm barely seeing any Minervas in the tournament. I think the hype was real.
The hype was crazy. That thing was 45.
Yeah, 45.
And people bought it.
That's right. I know some people bought it. 40.
The SP one, I remember someone selling that. I was like, damn.
Mustafa, luckiest guy in the world. He pulled 3 SPs.
Wow. All right then.
And
he switched to Descendant. He switched to Descendant. Because he's at 5 damage, it makes sense.
But I'll tell you right now, if he doesn't play him here,
He's playing over the freeze.
they good numbers at 5. But the only problem thing is, if he survives this, he has an album.
That's
Oh, he did it twice.
Yeah, all good.
Where's that?
Oh, he's doing it too. He's risking it all.
What's it?
Oh no, he's not that. Okay. I would want to follow up turn unless he knows what's in his.
I don't think Justin has enough soul.
Wait,
I don't think that's why.
you know why?
Did he restand last?
Nice guy.
He must have because of the counter bus.
But he did.
Yeah.
He did.
Oh, what's your opinion on the starter? The
Which
Great
starter?
Researcher or the Soul Charger?
Great researcher.
You like the Great
I like the
Researcher
Great
more?
Researcher. I mean the Soul Charger.
Oh, the Soul Charger.
Yeah, the Soul Charger. There's just some of those games where you don't get cider, or you're the one that can make the cross run.
Oh, he's swinging with Rudolph.
I wouldn't do it because it's guaranteed. You're gonna still.
That was a weird one. Like if he was gonna do that first, I might have just kept that lane to knock that out. You know what I mean?
Up, Justice, no guard.
Okay, 2 heal triggers, you're dead.
Nah, you're dead.
That does not mean anything.
Alright, game 2 goes to Michael with how you beat Nerva, you just hit 3 draws. That's right. You have 15 cards in the game, pretty much. But at least it was really good because he had no chance to play an owl because if he did, he needed 1 turn to. Oh, you didn't draw it?
No. Well, I drew it down.
But if
You should play 5.
I played 4.
You didn't draw it either.
How many you played? 2?
only Ralph.
I don't know.
I'm an area over there.
I don't know.
He didn't draw it either. That ain't
Michael, look that way. Look that way. Look toward Thomas Martin.
What?
Wow.
Okay, this is nod your head.
What?
Okay, yeah.
How many people are still playing this one?
I think everybody.
Everyone's was here and A finished already.
Who one are you in?
Anthony.
Ultraman.
Oh, he's got his trick. Yo, he took it
he
easy
didn't
on
see it.
everybody
I
on
know.
the tag team. He's playing
I know.
Blouse now,
Yo,
right?
I'm telling you.
He's gonna win this, go home, eat some Chipotle, and what you was gonna do after that? Oh, okay.
My new shit is back.
Take a shower?
It's getting stacked so hard.
Pretty much.
I can't forget about it.
Essentially.
He's gonna make it rain.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, that is the famous Dragon Shuffle where you get Gridlock.
Oh damn! I just saw that.
Damn, Chris.
If he gets Gridlock,
So he gets Gridlock.
I just called it on stream.
It's the one. It's the one where. It's the one where he calls Tetra Magazine.
Look at the technique.
Oh shit, my bad.
Alright,
Whatever. Find a cut because you don't want to get
yeah, just get a cut.
Did you just trade decks?
Do a final. Yeah, there you go.
All that.
You unstack them because Chris. you said
Yeah,
that.
maybe he just unstacked it. Maybe, hopefully.
No, you gotta do the dragon unstack. You gotta go like this.
Yeah, you gotta reverse your shuffle, which is impossible.
Training and honing it.
Did they both keep one?
Well, keep on.
Uh-oh. The battle of Greylock here.
That better not be a 3. I'm just saying. You guys better not have kept 3.
Yeah, you guys kept 3. You guys are bad slayers. I agree with that. Y'all both kept 3. You guys are crazy.
I like some sleep.
I send all my 3s back.
I seen what you kept, because I seen you.
Oh my god.
He got the Gary shuffle, but it's sideways.
No, Gary
got the dragon shuffle.
the Gary shuffle is look at the bottom card and there you go.
Thanks,
Okay,
Chris.
we're good. We're good.
It's like Yu-Gi-Moto shuffles.
That's right.
Like in
Break my
Yu-Gi-Oh.
sleep.
He looks at the bottom card and then he does the Yu-Gi shuffle.
I want to dual disc shuffle where it just goes and then it's a movement position of the card.
That's the only reason why I don't want to play the Alfred Legion, because he has dual discs.
There's a dual disc?
Yeah, it's like, his name is like Kingdom Knights Izzur. I don't know.
Is there?
But he has like a
Ether.
Oh, it's Ether?
Ether.
Oh, it's Ether, sorry. I didn't know.
You gotta stay with the lisp.
And then, like, everyone's like, he has dual disc. And I looked at the card, I was like, oh my god. It's like
Alright.
Crow from Dead Man
Alright, well,
Wonderland.
this is game 3.
These big?
Hopefully there's no red up.
Alright, let's try to have some clean games today. No gray locks, ladies and gentlemen.
Justin forgets he's hungry. Okay.
Justin,
So this is not great.
We're really happy for oranges.
it's either Justin was gray lock or he got a ride chain he wanted.
Because oranges is really good.
The one thing I hate about Genesis,
Yeah.
it's like everything they ride is like a ride chain to them. Because whatever they ride is so good.
There's no bad ride, yeah.
Yeah.
Besides the burning horn, yeah.
We just talked about this, Justin. Oh, Justin's not great lock. He's playing the game.
I could have been no packs. That would have been like so much shield.
10K vanilla, so strong. Well, he went second.
Yeah. How do you think of the 10K? Because only recently did I start seeing people play more 10Ks.
Tempest Bowl works better because you don't need to inflict damage with Zeton. Because you're only going to do Tempest Bowl
Once.
max one time. So if you go first, the 10K is doing Sean Rod, in my opinion. Especially in this deck, they have the 12Ks that great too. They can only
Oh yeah,
attack.
yeah. How do you feel about that? Because like a lot of people were annoyed that like a lot of cards like Magnum Mega, CEO, Burning Horn. That's the only work.
I play as Ezu myself, like for the past 3 weeks, and
It gets annoying, right?
yeah, it gets annoying.
Because the Magnum Magus is like, oh, I just swing for 9.
Because sometimes I just drop a 9K in grade 1, I got the Vivian or Vanguard, and I have another rare guard. I'm like, if I get a critical, or if I don't, if I get a trigger, or 3 to 4, my opponent goes 2K guard, I'm like, 19K column, he's like, no, it's in the Zell, and I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
I'm pretty much just committed, and we play against a dragon deck, they go straight to 4, they just kill everything.
Yeah, it's really weird.
It's really annoying sometimes.
That's why part of me sometimes don't want to play Mega against Snazzle, but then it's like it's still good because it's running.
Yeah, because you know you're gonna call some triggers. Go Paladin. You play Go Paladin to call you triggers.
Well, that's why I don't play the random calls besides regular Snazzle. Ellie would, I guess.
Yes, Ellie would always get me the heal trigger. My Scooby Doo always.
Oh, you Scooby.
Oh,
we saw that on the stream earlier.
Yeah.
Well, we'll have to see what happens. Tempest looks at a good number right now. Is he gonna commit one more? I don't think so.
Yeah, he's got the early rush.
I think he should just keep the. I think he should just. Well, I think he should just keep those parts. Oh wow, he's getting greedy. Oh my god. I mean, it is 5. Where did he go? I was just
I just want to give a time out to Kelly quad crit Brandon at 2.
Wow. Wait, MLB? MLB?
I should know good.
Just when you think something's but dead. So strong.
I did that 2 times to somebody. What's the guy who used to see?
I told my Vanguard checklist. I killed somebody at 2.
Victor? Victor, yeah. I caught him. Game 1, game 2, he got quad crit again.
My Vanguard checklist is kill somebody at 2 MLB and then dope twice in one turn.
Is that your bucket list?
I have to make some new ones. There's some ridiculous cards.
No, you gotta be like me. I did it twice. Last bulk limit break when they're at 2 damage, double crit, quad crit.
Oh, I did double crit somebody when I had the bill at 3-4. My opponent tried to heal and I was like, I just scooped up my cards and I knew they was automatically dead.
That's when the deck just falls into the damage.
It was actually
Oh.
I mean, double crit heal was like, oh, that feels good though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey guys, the balance is consistent.
8 43s and 4 turns. Come on.
Welcome to my world.
7.
Alfred Army.
Let's go Paladin. If you don't draw more than 5 grade 3s in here, we'll go Paladin.
If you don't draw 5 grade 3s and random call triggers, you're not playing Go Paladin right?
Not. Yeah, absolutely not. You call all the good you're a god.
Put your hand back and draw.
Alright, anyway. So the Tempest will he's at 40.
Let's see how you do it. No excuses.
Is he Minerva? Yeah, he's
Let's see if Michael's scared.
It's too crap. I mean,
Counting trigger.
is there a critical on there?
No, it doesn't have critical. That's why you can use it.
Yeah, I would just know it.
Yo,
I think he perfect.
so many 2-1s.
Hey, he perfect? Michael, you're gone!
Wow.
Michael just saved himself.
Everybody else would have taken it.
Yes, indeed, you're absolutely right.
But if he checks the heal as the second card, he would have killed him.
Good job.
He drew one. So if he checks the second card, does he heal?
Yeah, if he checks the second card, it would have been on. So let's see if he would have been extremely lucky.
I can't believe
Let's see if he would have been. Yeah.
Yo, you got fans, son. You got fans now.
That's 30. Oh, what's this?
Good move, Michael.
What are you playing?
Michael guarded a double crit.
Perfect guarded the double crit on the Minerva restand.
On the Nova restand.
That's ridiculous.
Just now he did a no, he because he's so charged to non-triggers. I don't know how many crits he got, but Michael just fell.
Because we realized commons are stacked together. Yeah, so they kind of whatever. So what happens with me is, my like Joker deck, I counted it besides triggers, I only have comments. If I see comments, I'm gonna assume I'm getting triggered. Everything else is SP, double R, and triple X.
But there's some heals right now. He's still in the game. Oh, he counter blasted with that card. You see what I mean? He could have counter blasted Minerva, and then he healed, it would have went to the maybe because he's angry about double crit and he's not focused. I don't know.
Well, he kind of busted before the double crit set.
Yeah, but now he's going to kill this.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm sure he wants to say get rid of that card.
Probably Japan.
So 22.
Whoa. Okay.
Alright, he's gonna be fair. No, he's a fair player. That's fine.
Yeah, he accidentally looked at the third card,
Yeah, he
so.
declared so charged too. He was only gonna do, but he's saying it.
Yeah, but he saw it, so alright, he gets first for that.
Yeah.
I would intercept, or just take it. Unless he wants to write this time.
I don't like your feeling.
Oh, he's using them as well.
Depending how many cards are just in hand.
Wow, that was strong. Oh, it's 5.
He has 2 cards in hand. Both at 5.
Oh wow, my phone is too big, so it should be done. Unless.
Here we go. Are you in games? Little Owl.
Oh.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen.
Andrew!
The Luchador Owl.
Owl just got played.
I hate it.
My friend did it stood up with
Bullshit,
Mike, only 2 in hand?
I hate it.
Well, actually, he has a couple of cards. He has more than 2 cards in hand, but that Owl's really strong.
Yeah, from the stream it looks like. No guarded anyway.
He no guarded.
You thought this was over?
That's what the heel trigger says.
But they both get 5Ks. But they both get 5Ks.
It's 20, yes, 21K column.
Yes, so you
Now
know
it's 28 restate.
No way. No way. I gotta read it.
The GP
wonder if he has enough to
looks
block.
like I got the crit. It says looks like I won. The heel says you thought it was over.
That is 2 tens, 36. That's 2 triggers. Oh, he got a quintet one. So that needs to be. He needs to card 15. Oh, he does.
Yeah, he has the 15.
Okay, he has a quintet one. Yo, bad manners. Bad manners.
So your field is not locked. Take back the cards.
Yeah, it looks like it's locked. Get out of here.
Yeah, Justin, it looks like it's locked.
Put it in your hand. I would be respectful on stream, Justin Smith.
I'll be at all grade 3. Once you just go back.
Oh, he has how many cards are in his deck?
Yeah, but Ultimate is big power.
2.
He's not going to
Eight cards. He's gonna quintet wall into his grade 3.
He put 2.
I know he's gonna quintet wall in the next card to grade. Oh yeah. Because he's gonna quintet wall. No, if he quintet walls, he can't quintet wall.
Leon should play them.
I think 2 or 3 more.
Oh yeah, because he has more regard. Okay.
We didn't blink.
I said you should. Alright, you take it now.
1, 2, 3.
Oh god, if we break this,
So
Here we go.
I think it's a lot of shield.
Alright, there go. There's no pass.
That owl though.
I'll draw. I'm gonna say matches.
Stand the owl, Justin. Justin, stand the owl.
Stand the owl.
That owl though.
you got it.
Yo, did you quintet wall into all the big threes?
No, there were like 3 triggers.
Yeah.
3 great kills to the bottom.
How many cards did Michael have?
His whole deck is literally grade 3s.
So play Asura.
The power is real. 20.
I wish.
Power to Vanguard.
Yo, I told you, Al wins games. Al wins games.
Ladies and gentlemen, if he gets 2 heals, I don't know what to say.
Do you seriously think that this is the end? He on 6. Is everything over?
No, Darren. Darren's
Alright, we're waiting for Darren's game? Alright, well, so far it looks like Anthony Amarante advanced, Adam Smith, George, Emmanuel, and Justin.
only 2-1. It's only 2-1.
Told you it was going to be an interesting game.
I know. Good call.
Alright.
What sucks? Everyone except for Justin on the bottom. Alright, let's go. Let's read the next.
So there's 3 undefeated.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So,
Hey, Ralph.
So
Pick a feature match.
all those things.
alright. Let's see. Looks like our feature match.
And it's the ones that you do.
This
Who hasn't been on stream yet?
Who hasn't been?
I don't think we should do losers matches. It's only winners.
Okay.
Anything with Anthony, Adam, and Justin.
Who got paired down?
And
Adam's been on?
Which one person got paired down?
Anthony got picked
Anthony got paired
Against
down.
what that?
Into Thomas Martin.
Thomas Martin?
So that's Black versus
No, we just see that on stream.
Justin already had one though. Michael and Thor. Michael, just do Darren Jason. It's losers bracket, but like
Oh yeah.
they're both 0-2 though.
No, but they're both playing different decks. It's not being played. It's either that or I wish it was Anthony versus Adam. Then it'll be battle of the extras. He's playing the bell and he's playing Blouse.
We can do the Los Celestino. It's such a bad.
I think Darren and Jason's the best call.
Jason.
Alright.
Jason. Feature match.
And then after this match, we'll go to the next two undefeated match. If there's
Adam, you're playing Justin.
Alright.
That wasn't Justin. I was playing.
No.
If I tried to send it. If I do
You stay. You don't move.
if you're undefeated next round.
Worst butt
Yeah.
times ever.
Yeah, I was here yesterday. After sitting for a while, you playing
No, you play Celestino.
Who's on which side?
What are you from? Wait, how many? Oh, this is
So if you stay undefeated,
Okay.
either you and Adam both undefeated, you're gonna go back to the main. One person got matched.
You're playing Celestino.
Okay.
If you say the the person that paired down loses and 2-2
Anthony, you guys always play each other. Always yelling at each other for some reason.
Just
Darren versus Jason. Actually, the O2s playing each other. That's interesting. Can you hold him out?
Jason, hold your man up to the blue line. Yeah.
There's okay. So how
You really don't need it because if all of you got like a
you want to take care of it? Chris, you want to roam? That's your butter? Yeah, do you want to get it?
No, my butt. She want to sit down over here?
No, I'm just doing it. Okay, cool. Alright, good. So what's the Adam? Yeah. So what's the Adam Winter, right? Yeah, you can start whenever you're ready. Wow, that table got melted. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Alright, so what's the matchup? It's
Golds versus Kagas.
Yeah,
okay.
They're both 0-2, but it's to change the pace. Because everything else is pretty much the same.
Yeah, let's see the O2s not get great luck. Let's hope that
No,
happens.
they're good players. They're not going to get great luck.
So it's depending on what happens to the other to the undefeated, so the 2 might be able to make top.
If we get 2 more undefeated, like maybe we should have, then they'll just go back to the league.
Well, can you explain why Jason Lee's here?
Oh, Jason Lee is here because he won the first Deck Wars event we've ever held in New York. And since he lives in Queens, it's pain for him to come down. I figured he deserves to come to a single event and chill.
That sounds fair. Let's see against losses. Is it Cena? Yeah. Okay. Cena versus Kagero.
I peeked out his deck a little while.
Was that a Cruel Dragon? Cruel Dragon, yeah.
That's
Okay.
that's all shit.
Here we go. Oh, baby.
Oh, no pass.
The guy that stops this crap.
Yeah, 10K.
Cave vanilla with a 10K.
Oh, it's a blast bulk.
Blast bulk.
Blast bulk's amazing.
Read it carefully.
Your dad. He's at the staircase.
Oh, okay.
Okay. He said he's going.
Alright, let's see. Alright, again, Blast Bolt, one of my favorite cards in the game.
Oh my god.
Absolutely one of my favorite cards in the game.
I
remember the first time I played you against it. You were upset.
Yeah, we played at Nebula tournament.
Love it.
Yep. 16 crits.
Yeah. That's
To make Blast Bolt the best card ever, it just the critical power should have been it should have been on defense too. So when you get a critical,
He's like, I'm strong even when I'm getting hurt.
that would have been awesome. Hello, Raphael.
Oh, there's a cool
Hello, Christopher.
Okay.
What is this?
Here goes Thomas and Chris. Okay, we got that GP rush.
He's trying to make a board, so he's trying to break it.
That's the only thing I don't like about Games Lot, but
Yeah, that you need a board
if they
first.
don't have shield when you commit like that, pretty devastating.
Yeah.
So it's for round 3 right now?
With the Blast Bolt. Because if you're playing Blast Bolt, you're going to assume it's a very crit heavy deck. So because of that, it might be.
Oh yeah.
So at 3 damage, it's actually. Oh, but you got a crit. He keeps trigger, so he's harder.
Like I'm the worst player of them all. Mr. Sox here. Terrible
okay.
player.
Okay.
actually here?
He's right there.
Oh, hey.
He's here to pay me back my money.
Oh shit.
No wonder he didn't comment on me. He came all the way from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Hey, suck.
How's this out?
What is that? Oh, you want everybody to sign their walks?
Yeah.
He did grade 3 searcher, so he didn't go minus.
Oh, he got the Blast Bolt.
And grade 3 is either attacker or ammo for the blast bolt.
Now, I personally don't use this limit break that often until I feel like it'll kill.
Yeah, but lately, the way I've seen Darren playing, he's been killing all the
Yeah, but he's not a limit break right now, so it's okay. The lovely thing about Blast Bolt is his continuous effect. No, okay, this is where it gets tricky. This is where it gets really tricky. So we need to figure out.
He takes it.
Okay, no confusion. We see a strike in there. That'll combine with the Cold Dragon later. Most likely. If it pops up again, that might increase.
He gave everything.
Every now and then, right? Including the crit? Yeah. Oh, okay. Interesting.
The power. I think.
Unless. But I know one thing about Darren's exam. You never know. Zenith for 4 attacks. That could be really hard to top.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. So, you never know. If the next round there's a shark member, you get to comment it. And you can say whatever the hell you want. What's that? Huh? It's your team member. You can talk shit about him if you want. Or talk shit about the other guy. Doesn't matter.
I like to talk shit about it.
Alright, that's cool. Wow. Wow, that's
To the game.
oh my god. Did he break it? No, right? Oh no, he's still at 3. Okay.
Somebody related to it or something? That?
Well,
I was just wondering. Like, there's like a
Language woman? Michael.
yeah, the smallest kid here is foulest language.
You're the only one commenting. Now we got no one.
It's alright.
I could comment. Take
Justin, I know how you feel about me getting like 3 Joshes.
I still think Jordan Martin is going to come out of this bracket. Get to the
Oh, Berserk Dragon. What's he gonna pop up?
I think he's going to be the underdog.
The Berserk Dragon might hit the Baron. So you can grab that. I wouldn't be scared of this. That doesn't do anything. It does nothing right now.
Yeah, that's
The Berserk Dragon. Wow. The Berserk Dragon. I think the Berserk Dragon.
I think I really said okay. I want him to waste the kind of blast word.
Maybe.
There's no listing on it from eBay. So that tells you.
Wow. Wow, because Jason is checking triggers really
Counting
hard.
crits.
Yeah. But it's weird because I know how many crits there are. He doesn't. It's really weird.
That's the
pain in the ass.
That's the great thing about this.
You gotta take
Oversleeves, so like
Okay.
your deck's
Wow.
like this.
You got a free damage.
It's really hard. Yeah. Exactly. The fear is too strong. Like you're constantly afraid of the card.
Yeah.
Do you want to play someone new? You want to play someone new?
I want to make something again.
Oh, okay.
We can do it later.
You can have Chris Hawk make himself. On Tamagotchi. On Tamagotchi Live. What? It's a game where you make your me and then like you make everyone else's me and then you do show it.
No, it's a card game. No, it's a live simulator.
Yeah. It's like Sims, yeah. It's like, I don't know, something. I guess, yeah.
And he's broke though.
That'd be really weird to have Chris Hawk.
Alright, let's see. He's still 5. Well, everything is plus 5k.
Yeah.
So he doesn't waste
put it upside down, so you're
Oh, okay, that's interesting. I was wondering why it was upside down.
This is 26.
Oh wow. Oh, at this point, if he pulls the trigger, he could always eat him.
Oh, that was actually
wow, that's a really good call.
Yeah. Yep. So now he gets to use You call a foul? I blinked for a second.
It's not why are you so obsessed with surprising?
That's not all of them, though.
Oh, because, you know, because I was asking people, I was asking my team, yo, what's the price today?
It's free. All they have to do is win a bunch of tournaments.
All they have to do is do what they do. Can't believe they got the foul.
Got the foul.
That's 2. And not a trigger. That's why he's losing. He's not playing a proper.
Decked into
It's worth
That's 21.
the tournament.
Alright, he's up.
What would they have been doing? Entering some 2-pack.
I'm not sure if he has something. So he might activate the memory break to try to go for the guarantee goal.
Yeah.
Wow, that's right.
What GP always needed was a project.
These aren't the same.
Yeah, so are.
No, they're not. As the new one?
No.
The new one looks like a Pegasus.
The flaps folded out and has wings now.
It looks ridiculous. Alfred needs to lay off the shoulder pads.
That's really hard. Crossfire kills it. Crossfire kills it.
Oh, yeah, Rob, did you realize that they were having those rules the day that the movie comes out in Japan?
Really?
All he needs any boost.
September 13th is the day it comes out.
7K would make it better.
I wish they would translate it for Alfred.
It's gonna hurt.
It's gonna be a month.
Depending on what he calls.
Oh my god. Run into Zenith. That's insane.
For anything 6K and up, it's 4 for
That's a 1 to pass.
no triggers for Jason.
That's a 1 to pass, but that's a 15. That's a 25k. He needs 25.
Yeah, he needs 25. He plays this.
Zenith is really strong.
It really is. Darren, I think when you got the crit, you should have put him straight to 5.
You didn't sign it?
No, when you put all effects together.
Did everyone sign it?
When he was at 4, you moved down to 3. And then he was at 2. He was at 2. And then you got a crit. You gave all effects to rearguard. You should have put him straight to 4. Yeah, I think you should have. Your deck is all about pressure, so you should have put him straight to 4.
Besides the break ride. Besides the break ride.
The worst thing you can do is break ride and use that 2 damage. So all those
that's literally trial deck and pro.
2 of them.
I heard you got very last
Anything else, great work. Yeah, no perfect back in the hand.
Yeah, but I'm saying all that shield he had, you wouldn't have had.
Why didn't you sign?
There's so many people watching the game.
Really? How many viewers are there?
I don't know. I think our viewer count dropped, but it doesn't matter at this. Oh, we're getting more people. That's fine. It's okay. On YouTube we get to.
Someone found him at Mustafa messaged us and told him that he was at Nebula. I think Ralph picked him up.
Went out and got him.
Whatever. Twice in a lifetime. It'll happen at
I thought this was a freaking Charizard match. I was about to beat somebody's head in. You know how much a Charizard match is worth? $120.
Which Charizard
Your mat's already worth 100.
What?
Your mat's already worth 100.
No, but this is a Charizard match that I would definitely trade that match.
Obviously you would because you go plus.
Which is this one?
That one was 72.
I don't think he has a reason.
Last year?
It's only got printed once.
He just marketed in America.
And it's on eBay, so
Yeah, it's fine.
yeah,
But Japan's prices for everything.
I thought it was a bunch.
That's because everyone in Japan
In general,
so you don't get stuck over it. Alfred's still one of the perfect. Yeah,
That's interesting.
I think they figured out
That's interesting. Silver.
it's pretty bad now. You can't count all of it though.
Oh yeah, that's right. He has the spring break. Yeah,
Now you can go up
especially if you have the new.
yeah.
Oh, he got a defensive draw too. That's really good.
Yeah, so we can afford to take it. Thank you.
Oh wow, he had the striking. He just didn't have
He
the
didn't have
the
anything.
prices used to be, American anime prices used to be the same as Japan, but after companies announced that they weren't
See, Jason wouldn't fall for it. Wouldn't fall for Blast Bolt because he actually took the time to read the card and everything.
Yeah.
Blu-ray box set of an anime Japan.
He was scared.
Yeah.
I would be scared too.
Pass, yeah.
I would be scared too though. Because you
I
never
was
know.
probably fair to the whole thing for like $60.
That's when we would
Yeah, for Best Buy, because I had a deal with them.
You shouldn't take a free hit. Oh, he got a kill.
It's okay though. He's still up. He's on attack. Or he needs to
That's good.
Yeah, so next time we go down,
Yeah.
once he doesn't hit a flame victory.
Yeah. Oh,
That was like, yeah. He's been 2 draws.
that's alright.
I see him.
But I saw the flame. I saw the flame. It didn't register in my head. The striking right now is really. You should have looked at For me, I might have spent that counterblast to use the reducer just to try to fit this over. And he got in a while, he got a heal.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was perfect, wow.
I don't know.
Oh, that's only 14, 15. He was 16.
Yeah, because of the trigger, yeah.
Yeah, I totally forgot. Wow, that hurt a little. Now Jason will go up on me.
And it was different to heal, so.
Yeah, Jason will go up on the damage now.
Just let him finish and let him do his thing. Oh, wow. Oh,
Man. This is where hurts Blast Ball.
He called it too. I shoved it in the egg.
At this point, I might try to poke it out and just try to keep limit breaking.
Yeah. Well, limit break not too bad. I'll go kick 2 perfects. He's fine.
Yeah. I was just, I don't think he would have gotten I would have just kept trying to limit break him with possible to try and skip him.
Oh yeah, actually, you're right.
I would just keep doing
I would do it now.
I would just
You got the free card.
Yeah, this chair is sure.
You're right. You probably could right this time. Put the pressure.
I would hope
Just to check if. Yeah.
I would just keep pitch them.
When your Vanguard is still out.
But he'll the game. It was 1. They both were at. He was at 2. He was at 1.
He was off.
No, he had a non-liberator. So he healed off the non-liberator.
See, now it's almost back even.
Yeah.
And now next turn he can do it again to try and go for him.
This is why we play Go Pals. This is why we
Oh wow, you
Scooby-Doo, you're on live stream, baby. That's right.
on top of my Jason.
That's right. Scooby-Doo, right there. Scooby-Doo's too good, man. He knows when to come. See his field? See what he called? Scooby-Doo! Too good. He knows when to come. He knows his job.
I'm gonna spend all night highlighting this shit. Sorry. The whole row of pancakes. It's another thing I built this deck. Yeah.
So annoying.
You did it too. Because usually you can pull 5 in a row though. Because usually
I kept it up pretty well.
Because usually you can pull graveyards. But like if you have a whole big body row, it's like really hard to poke. Because he's still holding another perfect round, so he can. I would
yeah.
I'm done with this game. What the hell?
I would.
I don't
know how many cards are in this.
Man, I told you, right? Man, he does better than me, right?
This is right. He's not doing it.
I agree with he has a drill check. He drill check. I don't think so.
He drops it.
He helps you because it helps you.
That's why I love it.
Yeah.
Really good.
It really does help you come back again.
Because you're committing less to get the same result.
Let's find out that's in my life. Besides kind of
yeah.
I don't agree with that. Should have gave him the
So he can focus.
He has a guarantee. He can kill it with 5K right there.
Yeah. I would put on that to make it a
He could have just killed that with that.
Exactly. And that would have made him great.
Now he just got 5K. He loses 10K in total when he should.
Now it's Zenith.
Now I have to worry about
Okay.
Oh wow. Bruno helps. He saves everyone. I forgot he's on Alfred. I thought he was on Zenith.
No, he's on Alfred. He has good combo.
Is he at 4 damage? I can't tell.
He's at 4, yes.
He's at 4? Okay. Darren's still safe.
So that's 26. That's 20.
Darren is still very safe. Darren is still very safe.
I don't think he should have won. I mean, I don't think he should have taken it.
Yeah, that was good. That was a very interesting play. I don't know how I feel about that. Well, Darren took this, perfect guarded this, and then he guarded that. Yeah, that's a very interesting play.
It bounced out
because it could have been a 10K guard. Perfect guard. But if he got a crit.
If he didn't, but he could take a 15K hit, but he has to get a defense trigger.
Yeah,
it's the same thing as him guarding.
Yeah, it bounced on that. But the crit.
And he's perfect. He respects the blast.
Of course, you have to.
You have to.
You're gonna die if you don't.
He guards with the flame of
If I'm the Zenith right now, I'd write this.
yeah. It probably doesn't. Don't know why I know he did two perfect. That's why I would write
perfect.
He perfect. He's deciding if he wants to go scale.
Oh, he has to be. He has only 2 cards in hand. I'll put everything on.
I don't know how many games he has.
I think he only has 3. I would put everything on.
If he has 3 or 4, if he has 3 or 4, yes. This is how you come back. Oh, he has
I would. Wait, that's 31. He can only hit.
That's 30.
He can only hit 26. Yeah, it's not.
He's gonna get the 4 triggers and 3 out.
I don't know why he put it there.
I don't know.
I would have put it here and then.
Actually, when he fell out, he didn't have a 10K. He only had one 10K. So he guarded with 2-5. That's actually good, though.
Alright, put he caught a foul in again.
That would have been a bad call. He probably could have said
Damn. Alright. That was pretty good. Was that a 2-1 or 2-0? I forget.
2-0.